Well, good evening to you. We want to welcome you back tonight for Welcome to Bethlehem. It's good to see several new faces here tonight that were not here this morning. We hope we can be a blessing to you. And this story takes place in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And it happens to take place in an inn, Bethlehem Inn. And I'm not going to tell you anything more about it. Those of you who saw this morning already know where we're going. If you haven't seen it, we have a few twists and turns in it. But just before we get to it, just a few announcements very quickly. Number one, make sure you pick up a bulletin out there. We are still going to the Johnson County Jail this Saturday. We need to be there at 11, and then they will let us in at 12. And again, this is an opportunity, as I said this morning, a little tongue-in-cheek, you will have a captive audience. But the sheriff has given us permission to witness to the inmates that want to hear. And this is not a case where you're going to be in among them. They will be in their cell. You will be outside of their cell, but you will be talking through a little slat that they use to pass the food through. So there won't be any danger to you. I do want to mention that. But we had just a marvelous time last year, and off the top of my head, I want to say we had 5 or 6 of the inmates saved through the witness of the folks from our church last year. But we want to invite you to that. There is a sheet you have to fill out because they do a background check before they will let you into the jail. And, of course, that makes complete sense. But we will be doing that this Saturday at 11 o'clock. We'll be there, and then at 12, they will officially let us go in and speak to the inmates. And if you need more information, call Del Cavazos. He's the one who got all this set up with the sheriff. We also want to remind you that this Wednesday we have our regular services, regular teens and children's service at 6, regular adult service at 6:30. But then the next 2 Wednesdays we are off. The next 2 Sundays, just a 10:30 service, and that's it. No Sunday school, no evening services. And listen, next Sunday, we are going to have the privilege of having Dr. Gary Coleman with us. I'm very excited about that. He has preached here before. He is just a gem of a man. He really is. And if you've heard him before, you know what I'm talking about. When I was talking to a friend of mine about him, he said that today he is the Prince of Preachers. And I thought that's a great description of him. But that's going to be next Sunday, 10:30. Again, the following Sunday, just 10:30. But all of this is in a bulletin that you can pick up out there on your way out. Well, again, we're so glad that you are here tonight, and we pray that we can be a blessing to you. And I'm going to ask Brother Dwight Phillips if he would open us in prayer, and then we will begin.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It may just be a dot on the map for some, but much like our namesake city halfway around the world, for those of us who call it home, it's the center of the universe. And at Christmas time, this inn is the centerpiece of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. We've got a room waiting just for you, so welcome to Bethlehem. It's the biggest weekend of the entire year. Folks from 37 states will all be staying here. I'm Theodore Wiseman, General Manager of this fine hotel, and it's my joy, no, it's my privilege to make sure your stay is, well, perfectly swell.
What's up, Jamie?
Hey there, Adam.
Did you see my last recording?
I'm working 6 days without a break.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Chocolate Francis. Yes, Miss Wiseman. And maybe a cup of coffee. 'Tis the season for caffeine. Welcome to Bethlehem.
It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we've perfected how to say it with real zest.
Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Mrs. Cooper,
Mr. Wiseman.
who's this young one with you?
Oh, my granddaughter. Her first year here.
Welcome to Bethlehem. It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we've perfected how to say it with real zest.
Look each patron in the eye,
Shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites. Welcome to Bethlehem.
Every lampshade has been dusted, every floor is neatly waxed. We have bustled till we're busted so our guests can be relaxed. Every bed is clocked with linens that are fit for royalty. So you will be impressed, miss.
Our reception is the bestest.
Bestest.
This is hospitality. It's our mantra, it's our motto, it's the way we greet each guest. We have practiced, we've perfected how to say it with real zest. Look each patron in the eye, shoulders back and head held high. Let them see those pearly whites.
Welcome to Bethlehem. Checking in?
Yes, I am.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Well, hello, Mrs. Wiseman.
Hello, Mr. Wiseman.
It's so good to see all of you back, except for you, Adam, and that blasted phone of yours.
That was a sick pic of you and your wife, sir.
Sick?
Sick means like good.
Ah, makes perfect sense. Nice to see you again, Dr. Jorgensen.
Well, hello, Mr. Wiseman, and thank you for the greeting. You know, even though it's only a couple hours drive away, we still like coming to the Bethlehem Inn for some good, quality family time, don't we, dear?
Well, not all of us are here, Richard.
Yes, we are, Audrey.
In my picture, we're all here.
Well, I, for one, am glad I'm here. Staying at the Bethlehem Inn has been a family tradition since I was a little girl. And now I bring my granddaughter.
Let's get our Christmas song, Grandma.
Oh man, this footage is on fleek. You know how many grandma I think it's gonna go viral. You know how many grandma dancing videos go viral each year?
Nope.
Me neither.
You'd better get Mrs. Cooper's permission to post that.
Where is Theodore?
Well, I don't know, Mrs. Wiseman. He must have disappeared.
I'm not surprised. He does want to be a magician, you know.
Oh, you know. Hey, is everything all right?
No. I mean, yes, everything is fine. Just fine. It's fine.
I believe you, sort of. I'll see if I can find him.
Ah, Betty, dear, I was just working on my tear and repair trick. And if you have a piece of paper there, and you can tear it up, and I'll magically put it back together again.
Theo, honey, we need to talk. I just got a call from Blake Westenmeyer. He's coming by.
Just to say Merry Christmas, I'm sure.
No, to convince you we're in trouble. I ran the numbers again, and look, he's right. The revenue from Christmas occupancy alone will not sustain us for another 11 months.
I don't want to see the numbers, and so I will make them disappear. Sleight of hand, my dear, sleight of hand.
Theo.
It's gone. All those headaches over money. Poof.
Honey, this is serious.
I know.
Theo, you haven't learned that trick yet.
Right.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi. How can I help you?
Can I please have some chocolate? Mommy says you always have chocolate at the front desk.
Your mommy is right. Here you go. Here's one for you. And one for me.
Can I have one for my sister, too?
Your sister?
She's right here next to me in my picture.
Oh, okay, honey. Here you go. For your sister.
Thank you.
Oh, Abby, would you look at this? It's the same bowl that held the Christmas candy when I was a little girl.
I hope it's not the same candy.
And I remember this beautiful table and that lamp. And oh, those toy soldiers over there. They all have so much meaning for me.
Meaning they're all really old?
This grand hotel has been here since I was just a child. We come here every Christmas. We've done that for a while. That is why we too can say we come here every Christmas. We come here every Christmas we are here. Like hanging up a stocking, buying gifts for those so dear. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here, yes, we come here every Christmas.
Welcome to Bethlehem. Checking in.
No, I'm here to see Mr. Theodore Wiseman.
Your name, please?
Blake Westenmeyer?
Excellent. I'm sure he'll be glad to see you, Mr. Westenmeyer. Wait here for a moment. Chocolate?
No.
Didn't think so.
Those toy soldiers hanging over there against the wall have been my favorite decoration here since I was small. When it comes to Christmas, there's no place we'd rather be. We come here every Christmas we are here. Like hanging up a stocking, buying gifts for those so dear. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here, yes, we come here every Christmas. For the loveliest of holidays, it's our favorite tradition. That is why we come here, yes. We are here every Christmas.
So that's the problem. They only come at Christmas.
I'd say the handwriting's on the wall, Wiseman, and you won't be able to keep it a secret for long.
Good day, sir.
Wiseman needs a new magic trick.
The miracle is what he needs. They only come at Christmas. Must mean the Bethlehem men could possibly end up. Hey, maybe I could try to.
Maybe you could try to what?
Yo, wait, I've seen that look before.
Yeah, me too. The last time was right before you posted the footage of me running into the glass door.
That video rocked.
Hey, man, that was painful. More ways than one.
Hi, check this out. The video of Mrs. Cooper dancing
Yeah?
is 28. 28 likes already.
Well, unfortunately, you're going to have to starve your social media addiction till after you help the famous guests behind you.
I have an idea. Let's go somewhere for a treat. How about Rosie's? You love that place.
Yeah, I do. But Megan loved it too.
Oh, come on, Audrey. Now we can't even go to Rosie's because it reminds you of her?
You can't tell me you don't think about your daughter.
I do. And here's what I think. I think she's a big girl now, and she's making big girl decisions, and we need to get used to the fact that she doesn't need us anymore.
Are you sure she doesn't?
She literally said that last summer.
I know. You're right. She did. Okay, I am shaking off my melancholy, and we are going to have a great Christmas together. Now, let's go to Rosie's. Bailey will love it. Bailey.
Bailey! Technology will be the death of us.
Oh, I think it all depends on how you use it.
And you're my age, Grandma?
Yes, attached to the wall.
So you couldn't go anywhere when you're talking on it.
Well, that would have made it a mobile phone, now wouldn't it?
Right.
You know, I think when I go on break, I'm going to call my mom.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I just miss her. Last night, she posted a picture of her tree decorated so pretty. And even though I really love the Bethlehem Inn at Christmas, I just hate not being home.
My bro called and said they got snow this morning. He said, do you want to build a snowman?
Touching. Yeah, I bet no one took when White Stuff Wine Club. So the sun up, the sun down in Southern California.
Yeah, so Mrs. Wiseman, what did you do at Christmas when you were a little girl?
Let's see. I learned to bake my mama's fruitcake. How about you, Mrs. Cooper?
Oh, yes. We made fruitcake too. But my favorite tradition was the holiday hayride.
You, Grandma, on a hayride.
Now, young lady, don't let this gray hair fool you. Long before I was Elizabeth Alexandria Cooper, I was little Miss Betsy Jackson from Forsyth County, Georgia. Hayrides were quite the tradition.
Hey, Miss Wiseman, do you think we could, get us a hayride on the schedule here?
Back at home, the people will drive for miles around to see the lights while locals fight the traffic all through town.
Back at home, everything is snowy white, and every frosted window dances with bright candlelight.
We deck every home. We light every tree.
We make every Christmas time the best that it can be. Singing fa la 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 la, those special memories. Fa la 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 la, with friends and family. Fa la 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 la, no matter where we go, we'll always cherish Christmas back at home.
Back at home, the palm trees line the city's streets. We strum guitars beneath the stars and carol on the beach.
Back at home, we make roasted liver pie.
Ew!
It's a family tradition, though nobody's quite sure why.
We deck every home, we light every tree. We make every Christmas time the best that it can be. Singing fa la 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 la, those special memories. Fa la 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 la, with friends and family. Fa la 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 la, no matter where we go, we'll always cherish Christmas back at home.
Grandma makes a fruitcake that nobody eats except the dog.
I'll get another homemade sweater at Melbourne.
Well, hi there. You came. After all, I was hoping you'd come, but I mean, I see you asking for help every day downtown, and when I invited you, I just wasn't sure you would come. You hungry?
I shouldn't be here.
No, wait, don't go. What I mean is, if you're hungry, we have some of the best food around, and if you need a place to stay, we have some of the finest rooms in the state, and if you just need to talk, I've been told I'm a pretty good listener.
What I need is to be invisible.
Oh, well, that's Magic Tricks 102. I'm still on 101. Why don't we start by introducing ourselves? I'm Theodore Wiseman.
I'm May. My name is May.
Well, May, it's an honor to meet you. You look somehow familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, maybe in a past life.
Oh, I don't believe in any of that stuff. But I do have a new trick I have learned, the tear and repair trick. And what I would like you to do is tear this piece of paper into as many pieces as you like.
But it's some little kid's drawing.
Ah, that's okay. Tear it right up. You know, sometimes we think that things that are torn up just can't be put back together. Then we see that. Oh, I was right. That trick just didn't work, did it?
Yeah, I should go.
Wait. Oh, my goodness, May, you've got something behind your ear.
What?
It's a piece of chocolate. How did that get there? And not only that, it's the world-famous chocolate from Bethlehem Inn. Would you like it?
No. Actually, yes, thanks. Yeah.
You are hungry, aren't you? I don't blame you. After all, you are eating for two. Mrs. Wiseman, take this young lady to the kitchen for some of your culinary magic.
Hey, can I have those pieces?
Sure.
Mr. Wiseman, I am quite concerned.
Well, here at the Bethlehem Inn, your concern is our concern. So tell me, Mrs. Cooper, what is your concern?
That young lady, it looks to me as though she walked in right off the street. If I had known you were running a homeless shelter, I would have thought twice before bringing my granddaughter.
I see. Mrs. Cooper, let me ask you a question. When you saw that young girl, what did you see?
Sir?
Just go along with me. Tell me, what did you see?
Well, I saw a troubled sort who has no respect for the law or for authority of any kind. If she did, she would have listened to her teachers, obeyed her parents, and she wouldn't be in, well, the conditions.
I see. Do you know what I see when I look at her? I see a girl who needs to feel loved. I see someone who is facing some very scary circumstances right now and probably has a lot more questions than she has answers.
Well,
I also see every mistake I've ever made. And for whatever reason, I've either gotten away with it or had someone come alongside me to help. So, Mrs. Cooper, it begs the question, who's going to come alongside her and help her? Are you? Am I? Standing on the corner of Maple Street and Hickory Avenue, holding up a cardboard sign that says, anything helps, God bless you. She was gonna have a baby, but she's just a child herself, trying hard to fight back all the tears, feeling older than her 16 years. It makes me think of Bethlehem and another teenage girl. For what others saw as hopeless, God would save the world. It makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a father loves me as I am. When I think of Bethlehem, so can we remember Christmas as just another day? For when I see somebody else in need, it reminds me that I am the least of these. It makes me think of Bethlehem and another teenage girl. For what others saw as hopeless, God would save the world. It makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a father who loves me as I am. When I think of Bethlehem, under is a child in a manger. Never comes into our heart. Let us reach out with the love that will set us apart. Makes me think of Bethlehem and another teenage girl. Through what others saw was hopeless, oh, God would save the world. Makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a father who loves me as I am. It makes me think of love and a promise and the grace of a father who loves me as I am. When I think of Bethlehem, the Bethlehem Inn should be a place where everyone feels loved, even you, Mrs. Cooper.
Even me. What do you mean, even me?
Excuse me, Mr. Wiseman, don't forget, the tree lighting is in 5 minutes.
My, thank you. Have a good day.
Whose glove is this? I know this glove. It's Megan's, Richard. It's Megan's glove.
Audrey, don't. You think you see Megan's stuff everywhere. When is enough enough?
Excuse me. I think you have one of my granddaughter's gloves.
This is your granddaughter's glove?
Yes, she must have dropped it.
Oh.
See?
Then, after I got the chocolate, I came over here, took a selfie, and must have set my drawing right here on the table. My drawing, Mommy, it's gone.
I'm going to the room.
Excuse me, has anyone turned in a drawing of a family?
Hey, Francis, has anyone turned in like a drawing?
Not that I know of.
Let's go back to our room, honey. Maybe you left it there.
67 likes.
Adam, would you put that thing away? The Bethlehem Inn is in serious trouble. Maybe you could spend your time thinking about ways you could help.
I am.
Well, sure doesn't look like it.
I don't know how you don't think about it. I could have eaten a horse a day when I had a bun in the oven and still been hungry.
Yeah.
Do you know where your family is?
No, not really. And they can't see me like this.
Oh, so they don't know you're...
Pregnant? No. And they won't.
And the father of the baby?
Promised me the world, and I believed him. Stupid. I know.
We want to help you.
Thanks, but I got myself into this mess and I have to get myself out.
I understand. Well, you're always welcome here. And hopefully when you come back, I'll have figured out my tear and repair trick. And now, I'm about to magically light our Christmas tree. If you'd like to join us.
That's okay.
Might be the last time we have a tree lighting here at the
Thanks,
Bethlehem.
but I've got to get back to work.
Work? Oh.
Okay, but please rest here for a while.
Gather round, this is the season of love. Come join the song, ringing within all of us.
This is the moment we've all waited for. Everything we have imagined and
more. Come gather round, oh what a treasure we share. Is it just me? Can you feel the joy in the air? Let there be laughter and grace and goodwill. Lead to the voice that is calling us still. Hope every hope you can hope for. Dream every dream you can dream. When love abounds, you will find that you found everything Christmas can be.
now is the time to be.
Come gather round, now is the time to believe. There's so much more than any gift we could receive.
Let's all do our part.
To light up the world and to light every heart. Hope every hope you can hope for. Dream every dream you can dream. When love abounds, you will find that you found everything Christmas can be. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Hope every hope you can hope for. Dream every dream you can dream. When love abounds, you will find that you found. When love abounds, you will find that you found. When love abounds, you will find that you found everything Christmas can be. Everything Christmas can be.
Thank you all for coming to our annual Christmas tree lighting here at the beautiful Bethlehem Inn. We have made every effort to make this a memorable moment for you and your families as we share the greatest of all celebrations with you, the gift of our Savior given to us. With that in mind, we take great pride in giving back through this Christmas tree lighting as we show the love we have for the community and for our friends who have joined us here this year from all over the country. Like the many years before.
Mr. Wiseman, is it true that the Bethlehem Inn is having financial difficulties?
Well,
And is it true that this might be the very last year of the annual lighting of the Christmas tree? And is it true that the Bethlehem Inn may soon be closing its doors?
Wait, everybody please. As much as I've wanted to deny it, it's true. I'm sorry, but this will probably be our last Christmas together at the
And
Bethlehem Inn.
You were just going to tell us when?
you were just gonna like post it on the front door one day?
Yeah.
No, it's not like that at all. I planned on talking with each of you. But first, I was really hoping we could save the hotel and I wouldn't have anything to talk to you about. You all know as well as I do that the Bethlehem Inn is more than just a pretty building or a Christmas tree lighting or my attempts at magic tricks. The Bethlehem Inn is, well, it's family. When most people think of Christmas, they think of being with the people they love, reliving their favorite traditions and making unforgettable memories. They think of the smell and taste of their favorite food, and they hum the familiar notes of their favorite Christmas carol. They can almost see that special gift given to them by their mom and dad, and then they have passed it along to their child and to their child's child. And when they hear the laughter that echoes through these walls from years gone by, they can't help but smile. Dozens of young men have dropped to one knee right here in this lobby in hopes that they would hear a yes to their proposal. And to this day, yes has been the answer every time. We watched families spend their first Christmases together here, and we've been there as they struggled through their first Christmas without the one they loved. I guess what I'm trying to say is the Bethlehem Inn has been more than just a hotel to these families. When they think of Christmas, they think of all the memories they've made in these halls. Look around at these children. They're our children. That's why we take such care to make staying here extra special. From the greeting when you first walk through the doors, to the turn-down service when you return to your room at night. We are family. The Bethlehem Inn is family. And I'm heartbroken at the thought that we won't have the opportunity to make any more families a part of our own.
In these very noisy days, we need reminding of shepherds and of stars and a king who came so far to bring salvation to a world that was in need. And so once more, I'm praying, Lord, silent night, come to me, calm my heart with heaven's peace. Let it be as it was then. We need a
So what are we gonna do? No water sign in town, especially right after the holidays.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to us.
This isn't just my job, it's my life. Mr. Wiseman's like a dad to me.
Boy, I never saw this one coming.
I know. I'm kind of sorry we found out when we did. But maybe it would have been better to go through the holidays not knowing this was about to happen.
Well, that's that.
Yes, maybe that's that. But if I've learned anything in my life, it's that I'm not in control. God is. Now, His plan might not be what I thought I wanted, but His plan is good, and it's my job to trust Him.
Easy for you to say, Mrs. Wiseman. You don't have student loans or car payment.
No, I just have a hotel that I love.
But you guys, this story isn't over yet. Hey, who knows what could happen in a few minutes, or hours, or days? Who knows where we could all end up this time next year? Who knows? Who can say how the world can change in just a few short days?
Weeks and months racing by, just like pages quickly turning in the story of our lives.
This time next year, I wonder where we all will be this time next year. The future's such a mystery. I suppose there will be losses and crosses we will bear. But I pray there will be good things that are waiting for us there. So unclear,
It's so unclear
what life will be.
what life will be
This time next year. And suddenly we've made another trip around the sun.
This time next year, I wonder where we all will be this time next year. The future's such a mystery. I suppose there will be losses and crosses we will bear. But I pray there will be good things that are waiting for us there. It's so unclear
What life will be.
what life will be
This time next year.
this time next year. So hold on to the ones you love, with all you have. 'Cause once the chance is gone, there's no way to get it back.
This time next year.
This time next year, I wonder where we all will be this time next year. The future's such a mystery. I suppose there will be losses and crosses we will bear. But I pray there will be good things that are waiting for us there.
So unclear what life will be this time next year.
this time next year.
This time next year.
Mom, Dad, I want to show you something.
Not now.
Honey, please put your phone away.
But it's really important. So look, so I'm following the Bethlehem in online, and somebody posted a video of Mr. Wiseman giving a speech a little bit ago.
Bailey, we were here. We don't need to watch it on your phone.
Wait, but look in the beginning of the video. Look close in the background. See when the girl walks behind him and looks this way? See, here, I'll go back. There, now I paused it. Look at her face. I'll zoom in. Look. Doesn't it look just like...
Like who?
I know this is crazy, but doesn't it look just like Megan? Doesn't it?
No, that looks like a homeless girl. Your sister's not homeless. She's got that new boyfriend now, and I'm sure they're doing just fine somewhere. At least I hope they're doing fine.
Let me see that. Richard, do you think it could?
Honey, if she were here, we would know.
Unless she doesn't want us to know.
Why wouldn't she want us to know?
I don't know, honey. Probably shame. It's the biggest reason why we hide from each other. Hey, Bailey, can you go back to the beginning of the video?
Sure.
Honey, look closer. Doesn't it look like? No. Please, God. She's going to have a baby.
Oh, Lord, help us.
If she needs help, I want to help her.
So do I. If she was here for the speech, she couldn't have gotten far.
Can I come too?
Of course, honey. You're Megan's family, too.
Seem that you'll never get it right, no matter how you try. It's just how the story ends. But when we fall, we see a chance to get back up, 'cause there is something greater that's inside of each of us. Oh, when you face the darkness, oh, when your life is hard as hope, like a new day dawning, don't give up, keep holding on to hope. It's the strength that finds you. Hope, it is what defines you when it seems you just can't go on. There's always hope. Do you feel like you're searching for the answers? Everybody else just seems to always know. Do you wish you had someone who would share the stuff you have to bear, but you face it all alone? What if you reach out to someone else who needs a friend, and somehow you find healing in the things you offer them? Oh, when you face the darkness,
trained on the phones to head to the back office and quick.
What's going on?
I don't know, but the phones are ringing off the hook.
Is there an emergency?
I guess you could call it that. But people are calling to book rooms for weddings and for family reunions and for all kinds of things. Can you believe it?
Are you serious?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, what?
Check this out. I posted Mr. Wiseman's speech from the Christmas tree lighting, and it's already got 12,132 likes. And 217 people have shared it. It's going viral.
It's like magic, Mr. Wiseman.
Oh, it's not magic. It's social media.
It's not social media. It's a miracle.
Adam, you and your blasted phone.
If we have a full calendar, guess what?
What?
We're still in business.
Oh, we have a full calendar, all right.
1 minute, you think you're out of hope, empty, washed up, not a chance for things to turn around this time. And then, bam, there it is. Hope.
We are at the Bethlehem Inn, after all. Isn't Bethlehem where hope started in the first place?
That's true. Hope to keep a hotel afloat is one thing. Hope for our drowning souls is quite another. I remember being empty, washed up, not a chance for things to turn around. No way back to the holy God whom I had offended because of my sins. But he sent his perfect son Jesus into our broken world, into my broken life, into a little town called Bethlehem. And it's through him that every one of us has hope.
Excuse me, my grandmother thought this was my glove, but it's not. Looks a lot like it, but I have both of mine right here.
All right, sweetie, thank you. I'll put it in my drawer. I'm sure the rightful owner will come for it with how cold it is outside. Would you like a piece of chocolate?
Maybe. How old is it?
I just made it yesterday.
Then sure, I'll take a piece.
There you go.
Thanks.
And so will I.
Excuse me. I think I left my glove here. Did anyone turn one in?
Why, yes. Here it is.
Also, could you please tell me if the Jorgensens are staying here? Richard, Audrey, and a little girl named Bailey?
Let me check. Yes, they're here. Would you like me to ring their room?
Please don't. I mean, no thank you.
May, you came back.
I just came back from my glove. I must have dropped it.
Please, don't spend the night out in the cold. It's not safe. I'm sure we have a room available for you here. Francis, we do have a room available for this young lady.
I'm sorry, sir. We're completely full tonight.
Let's see. Since there's no room in the inn, we just might have a stable out back for you. Oh, I'm just kidding. We'll come up with something.
Wait, is that what this is? I'm some kind of stand-in for Mary?
No, please, I'm so sorry. I was just...
No, I get it. I'm a charity case, and you'll get extra gems in your crown someday if you help me. I already told you, I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Get out of my way.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because I see myself in you, young lady. Believe me, I haven't wanted to. But years ago, I was you. Scared, pregnant, running for the door. And I want to tell you that beyond that door is just more pain.
I can do this on my own. I have to do this on my own.
Oh, I know. I thought I had to do it on my own, too. But I realize now that there were scores of people in Forsyth County, Georgia, who would have given their eye teeth to help me.
And I'm one of those people right here, right now. Would you let me help you, May?
My name isn't May, okay? And I don't know why I keep ending up back here where I don't want to be. But I do, because you invited me, that's why. I came because you invited me. And I know you, and you know me, Mr. Wiseman. The Bethlehem Inn has been where I spend every Christmas since I was little. And I love this place, and I always have, and I miss it, but I don't belong here anymore. It's all too perfect. I don't belong here anymore.
Megan Jorgensen. Megan Jorgensen. I knew I recognized you. I remember you. Megan, you might not think you belong here, but this is exactly where you belong. The Bethlehem Inn isn't for people who have it all together. It's for people who just need to be loved by God. And that includes me and you and Mrs. Cooper.
And me.
Me too. Yeah, I need a lot of love. And coffee.
Why do you want to help me so bad? I'm just a big mess.
Because we're all a big mess. And that's why we all need Bethlehem. I needed to be reminded tonight that even though it looks like everything has fallen apart, God is always at work behind the scenes, making something beautiful out of our mess. You know, it's okay to feel a little lost sometimes, but it's not okay to stay that way. That's the beauty of Christmas. You know the story. An unwed mother, an unexpected pregnancy. Turns out the thing was planned all along.
You really think so?
I really do.
I've always heard there's good in everyone. I've always wondered if everyone meant me. I've made my share of blunders, missteps, mishaps. It's no wonder I found myself out on the streets. Like a river finds its way to the ocean, it suddenly becomes more than it seemed. You may feel that you could never change the world, but you have changed the world for me.
I've always heard success is what you do known success is who you are. There's no one who is perfect, but showing love is always worth it, for it's just a matter of the heart. Like a father who wants more for his children, he works providing everything they need. I've always hoped somehow that I could change your world, but you have changed the world for me.
Isn't it amazing how two worlds can collide? And in an instant everything is new.
God must have been smiling when he came up with this plan.
That somehow you would find me.
You would find me too. Like a father who wants more
to the
for his
ocean.
children.
Suddenly,
Works providing everything they need. You may feel that you could never change the world. You have changed the world.
No, you have changed the world.
You have changed the world for me. You know your family is staying here this Christmas.
Yeah, but they wouldn't want to see me. I burned that bridge last summer.
Well, you never know. They might just be some of the people that would want to help you.
I know your little sister misses you. She came to the front desk earlier to get a piece of candy for you.
She did? Yeah, she knows how much I love your chocolate.
Should we ring their room?
I don't know. You'll be here, right?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. You can call the room.
It's ringing.
Welcome to Bethlehem.
Thanks. Mr. Wiseman, we have reason to believe that our daughter was here earlier this evening.
She really needs our help, and now she's out there somewhere in the cold.
Can you please help me find my sister?
I think I can.
Hi.
Megan!
I'm so sorry.
For what?
I'm going to have a baby.
And we're going to be with you the entire way through.
Come gather round, this is the season of love. Come join the song, ringing within all of us.
This is the moment we've all waited for, everything we have imagined and more.
And more, come gather round, oh what a treasure we share. Is it just me? Can you feel the joy in the air? Let there be laughter and grace and goodwill. Lean to the voice that is calling us in. Hope every hope you can hope for. Dream every dream you can dream. When love abounds, you will find that you found everything Christmas can be.
Mr. Wiseman, I cannot thank you enough for how instrumental you have been in bringing Megan back to us. And as a token of my appreciation, do y'all accept corporate sponsorships?
Corporate sponsorships? Well,
Yes, we do, Dr. Jorgensen, and I can set that up for you right over here.
So you can stay with me in our room. It's perfect because I drew you in my picture, but then I lost it. Mr. Wiseman, do you know where it went?
Oh, the drawing. That was yours. Yes, now let's see. I picked it up here, and I gave it to Megan. And then, oh no, it was part of my tear and repair trick, which, as you recall, I had only mastered the tear part of the trick up until that point. The repair failed miserably.
Mr. Wiseman asked me to tear it up, and I did. I'm sorry, Bailey.
And it floated to the floor in a million pieces.
But then I picked up the pieces and I handed them to you.
And I took them because I thought they might be yours, and I put them in my pocket, and here they, wait, how did, Mr. Wiseman, you did it, look at this.
Oh. I did? How did I? Oh no, my friends, this wasn't my doing. There's only one who can take what has been truly torn and turn it into something this beautiful.
Oh, when you face the darkness, oh, when your life is hard as whole, like a new day dawning, don't give up, keep holding on to hope. It's the strength that finds you, oh, it is what defines you when it seems you just can't go on. When it seems you just can't go on. There's always
And I'm here to tell you that the only hope we have is in Jesus Christ. And my hope tonight is that everyone in this room knows him as your personal Savior. And if you don't, if you've never heard the story about the little baby in the manger who grew up to be the perfect Son of God, the perfect man who took your sins and my sins upon himself and died on the cross for us and rose from the dead, I would ask you to come by, find one of the cast members, and talk to them, and we would be glad to share Jesus Christ with you tonight. I'm going to do something a little bit different tonight than I did this morning, and I do this with fear and trembling, but I'm going to allow all of the cast members just to introduce, the speaking cast members, just to introduce themselves to you, starting all the way on the other side.
Go ahead. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Aiden.
And you play?
I play Adam.
My name's Ashley. I play Francis.
My name's Bowen, I play Jamie.
I'm Christy. I'm Mrs. Wiseman.
Daniel, Dr. Richard Jordan.
Whatever.
Wow.
My name is Jana, I play Megan Jorgensen.
I'm Jennifer. I play Audrey.
I'm Evelyn, I play Bailey.
I'm Danielle, I play Abby.
I'm Cheryl. I play Mrs. Cooper.
I'm Brooks Monk, and I play Theodore Wiseman. I want to say just a couple of things very quickly before we go, and we're going to, in just a moment, have all the cast go out into the vestibule. You want to come by and shake their hands, feel free to do so. But I want to point out a couple of people very quickly. One is Brother Donald Preuninger back at the sound booth. Hey, B!
Mr. Blake Westenmeyer.
This is a brand new system that we've only had in place since October 29th. And first, let me say this. It is so far above what we used to have.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
There are times at night that I fall on my knees and I say, thank you, Lord, for our sound system. But not just that. He has gone on YouTube and has watched hours and hours and hours and hours of video on that. And he almost has that thing mastered back there. And he was doing things like you see in Broadway plays. Now, you couldn't see him, but he was actually muting people and unmuting others. And he was back there kind of doing one of these during some of the portions of the, he's downplaying it, but we appreciate him. And for those of you here who are here this morning, we have a different Bailey tonight.
Yes.
Our Bailey this morning, of course, was Miss Borden. And Miss Georgina came up to me, and she said she has a fever. How many of you know that church productions don't have understudies? But just about every practice we had, when Cheryl came, Evelyn came. And so I walked up to Evelyn and said, I know you have never come up here one time. Can you do a part? Sure. And folks, I'm telling you, she had not, it's like the second string quarterback when the first string quarterback goes out and they always say, he hasn't taken a snap in practice in 6 weeks, you know. She came up here at about 5:30. We went over all of her lines just as quickly as we could, and then she just stepped in and did it. And she had never done it before until tonight. And so, Cheryl, keep dragging those kids' ears to these practices. And I want to say thank you to our adult choir as well. We appreciate the great job that they did, and we're thankful. And we do want to tell you that we are going to get the mailbox back in place, okay? Because I've seen people walking up the stairs to put mail. It's going back tonight, all right? We're going to get it back tonight. But listen, again, thank you for coming, and we do want to wish you a Merry Christmas and remind you that next Sunday is going to be just very, very great. Dr. Gary Coleman, and I want to just tell you, I'm going to give you an opinion. He's one of the finest preachers in America. He's in his 80s and has been preaching the gospel of Christ since he was in his 20s. So he is a veteran. He has preached here before. You will love to hear him next Sunday morning. Just a 10:30 service next week. No Sunday school, nothing in the evening. Same thing for New Year's Eve. Just a 10:30 service, nothing, no Sunday school, nothing in the evening. And now I'm going to go ahead and ask our speaking cast if you would go ahead and head to the vestibule. And then choir, if you would follow behind them. And listen, please feel free in just a moment when we're done, go out into the vestibule, shake their hand, thank them, because especially the speaking cast, I'll just say this, the last 2 weeks, we have had about 10 rehearsals in just the last 2 weeks, the speaking cast, where we have gone through this from beginning to end. And in about 15 minutes, I'm going to collapse. So please get out there and thank them, and we hope you have a great rest of the evening.